Hello everyone. So, a few months ago, I read an article on the internet about a book that supposedly influenced Fleming whenever he wrote Casino Royale. So I was a little bit interested, so I went and read this book. It's by a lady named Phyllis Bodemay, who, if you've watched my Fleming biography, you will know that Fleming went to a school in Austria that she ran with her husband. The book is set during the Anschluss, where the Nazis took over Austria. And instead of a grand card game where our protagonist goes up against the forces of Smersh or Spectre or some other villainous organization, the main plot of this book has to do with our main character moving some dancing horses to the country Hungary. So apparently these dancing horses were targeted by the Nazis because they were too old-fashioned and didn't fit in well with the Nazi ideals, so the Nazis wanted to do away with them. So I guess some of the resistance fighters smuggled these horses and put them in a stable, and then our characters take them across the border. And this is like the big story in the book. This is like the main plot of the book. Most of the book is about this. So let's talk about some similarities. So the main character in the book, Mark Chalmers, is very much like James Bond in the way he looks. He's tall, he's slim, he's got the physique or the build of a runner or a swimmer. The only thing is, he's not a 00 agent or any type of agent at first. He's actually a housemaster at Eton College. And a little bit into the book, he becomes a spy. He has to go through some training. He meets with a guy named B, which is very similar to M. And he also meets a woman who he immediately dislikes, and by the end of the book, he's head over heels in love with her. Similar to the way Bond is with Vesper in Casino Royale. He has a philosophical conversation at the end of the book with Father Martin, who is a Jesuit priest, who is like one of his contacts in Austria for doing his spy stuff. Similar to the way Bond has a philosophical conversation with Mathis in Casino Royale. He's tortured, kidnapped by the Gestapo, tortured, but it's nowhere near as bad as the way Bond is kidnapped and tortured by Smersh. I mean, the only thing that happens to Mark Chalmers in the book is, he gets beat by the Gestapo. He doesn't get his genitals beat with a carpet beater like Lashif does to Bond. All in all, I mean, there's a lot of similarities between the books, but I think there's a lot more differences than there are similarities. And the Lifeline is a lot more philosophical oriented. It has a lot of thought-provoking passages in which the main characters talk about the world and love and religion and the Nazis and Britain's place in the world. Literally, it goes over seemingly every subject that you could think of. And if you want to solve all the problems to your life, just go get this book and read it. And I'm sure there's going to be some philosophical paragraph in which the main character will tell you exactly what you need to do with your life. Whereas, Casino Royale, it does have its few little moments of philosophical ideas and thought-provoking paragraphs, but most of the book is people, talking to each other or monologuing in the Lifeline. Whereas Casino Royale is not even that really, action-oriented or, extremely exciting of a book, but it's a lot more exciting than the Lifeline is. So, did Fleming plagiarize her book? No, I would definitely say no. But was he influenced? Yes, I will say that, especially his character. Mark Chalmers is very much like Bond in the way, he likes wine, he likes women, he likes, doing athletic things like mountain climbing and skiing, but other than that, there's not much that are similar. Both of them go undercover in the book, but Mark Chalmers is nowhere near as experienced undercover as James Bond would be. But all in all, I mean, it wasn't a bad book. I would definitely recommend if you wanted to, you know, have some insight into what Ian Fleming might have read to get a little bit of influence for Casino Royale. Give it a try. I couldn't find an actual copy, physical copy of it. I had to look it up online and read a PDF version of it. So the next time you'll see me, we will be doing Casino Royale, the first Bond book, and I'm very excited for it. And I might have some sort of drink mix recipe or food recipe coming up one of these days soon. So, see you next time.